Thanks for giving me a click on the video. Today I'm going to be looking at the pre-germination process of Bermuda seeds. We're going to be pre-germinating Full House and we're going to be pre-germinating Monaco. These are both high-end seeds. They're great for golf courses, for athletic fields, anything with high traffic. They have bright green color. They're thick and just going to be a great all-around grass for my yard. I have zoysia right now in my front. I'm going to keep that, but the rest of my grass is St. Augustine. But before I went out and tore out all of my St. Augustine, I wanted to see which process is the best, pre-germination or sowing the seeds directly into the ground. Thanks a lot for joining. Enjoy the video. I'm going to go ahead and put on my scale. We are using these paint strainers. These are actually, supposedly, I don't really look at, but 5-gallon bucket paint strainers. We're just going to put them on here, and then we're going to put our seed down in the strainer. I'm going to tar my scale here. So we are on grams, and again, we're doing 78 grams, or actually, we did 87. So we're going to go 87. I'm going to slightly over. Let's see if I can pull out the hair of that. All right, so there's 89. Okay, 89 Full House. Then the next thing we're going to do is fill this up with water. And the yellow from the casting, or from the shell, is coming off. So what we're going to do is we're going to rinse them one time here. We don't want them sitting in that the entire time. So now put some fresh water in there. Our fresh water here, and now we're just going to let our seeds sit in here for 24 hours. Trying to get the seeds to go down to the bottom of the bag. We still have quite a bit of yellow in this water. I'm going to go one more rinse here. Put them back in here. Let's fill the water up again. I'm going to hose the top of the bag here so we can get the seeds to go down to the bottom, because that's where I want them to be. Okay. This is our Monaco seeds. I think I said Full House, but this is Monaco because it's the only bag open. I wanted to tie this bag off with a piece of string. Just in case it falls down into the water. I want the seeds floating out of it. All right, one bucket. All right, our next paint strainer into the bucket. And now we're going to do our full house seed. So we're going to go to 89 grams since this 89 grams since that's what we've done on the other ones. All right, there's 89 grams. We'll have a rinsing process once again. I'm going to tie this one off too. Again, this is just in case it fell into the water at some point. As soon as these seeds start germinating, meaning little sprouts come off of them, we will then sow them, and we will use the same mixture. We will use the Monaco and the worm castings. Both buckets are ready to go. The bucket on the left is Monaco, Full House. The bucket on the right is Monaco. I'm going to leave the one with a little bit less water, the Monaco. Okay, it's 24 hours later. Our seeds have been soaking for 24 hours. Now it's on to the next step. We're going to rinse these boys off and then hang them up and let them dry out for 24 hours and then soak them again. We'll do that every 24 hours until they have germinated. Kind of hose down the seeds as much as possible. Get them down there where they're all together. Monaco's on my left, your right. Spot right here with these clamps I would just use this thing. Clamp it up there. Same way with this clamp. Just hold them up. All right. So in 24 hours we will come. You can see they're all clumped together nicely, which is what we want. We want them to feed off of each other with the moisture right now. Here we are, day 2. No germination yet, and it could happen as fast as 48 hours, possibly. So we want to watch, because whenever it does happen, it's time to plant them. We don't want the little sprouts to get very big. Soak them once a day. We got yellow coming off of them. Saw some yellow at the bottom of the bag. put them out here in the lanai. I'm going to hang them right here on this. There's a notch right here on this table versus a hot, sweaty garage. All right. It's the morning of the third day. I'm going to take a look at these guys and get them some water. No little seedlings yet. I wouldn't expect it. When they start, we gotta put them down. So you just always want to keep a good eye on them every day. They're still moist, but not damp by any means. So they're retaining enough water, that's for sure. Soak them here real good. Still got some yellow running a little. And that yellow is nothing more than their protective layer. Just want to gently do this. Just make sure that water gets all the way into the inner part of these seeds, or the clump of seeds. And that's it. Discard this water down the drain. Quick little hose off. All right, let's take a peek. This is day 4, if you count. The first day is 0. Look at that. You guys see that? Right there. Some little bitty guys coming out. So I put these in here on a Saturday. This is Wednesday. Wow. All over the place. I think we can go... We're going to go one more day, but they are, I mean, they're just right there. I hope you guys can see that. Soak a little bit and gently hang them up. Definitely see, getting the sun right over here. These furry guys sticking out, starting to come out. Alright, I got these hung back up. Try to shoot down as many of those seeds as possible. I have up, more probably up than I have in the last few days. They're probably sticking to the side more. And if they go too long, they are difficult to get out. So maybe another day or so, we'll see what happens. Okay, we are on day 5. So this is Thursday after we started this on Saturday. You can see, you all can see that, the little green shoots right there. I think we need to go ahead and sow these today, to be honest with you. What I'm going to do is let them dry out. I'm not going to water them right now. They're still damp, like damp to touch. It's going to be hard to throw them with them damp like that. You can see right here, look at all the little grass coming through right there. we're going to let them continue to dry. Okay, what I've decided to do is dump these into these buckets and let them dry out just a little bit more before I put them down. It's hard to sow wet seed. This is the Monaco bucket. This is my full house bucket. So I have the tie on this, and this was let's see how these do. Just going to gently, oh, that's good. So we got some sticking at the top here. The ones that have came, we gently let these guys down. So one part of the experiment here is, right, to see if which side with the same amount of seed not only comes up better or germinates better, but which side is thicker with the same amount of seed. Did more of these survive, or did more of those survive? That's about all I can get out of there without breaking them too much. As we can see here, we have several guys started. I'm going to just kind of spread them out in here. I'm not going to let them get too dry. They're looking good. They really are. That's the full house. This is the Monaco. Try to save the bags if I can. See these little guys, see those grass, little green shoots of grass. Very similar. I think this is a day or so ahead, possibly, or maybe 12 hours, maybe not a day, maybe 12 hours ahead. Definitely not seeing this many little green shoots over there. But again, it's way too early to tell, probably. Spread these out just a hair without breaking. Spread these out just a hair without breaking them. Problem is, like, these guys have clumped together. They're not coming apart really easy, but when they dry out a little bit, we'll be able to pull them apart a little bit more. And there's plenty of moisture in here. Like, they're sticking to my fingers and stuff because of the moisture. Alright, we'll let this sit, then I will put my filler, which is milo-granite and worm castings in here, and then we'll spread them today. Alright, we have our buckets here. This is the Monaco. This is the full house. Still a little damp down there, but not bad. So we're going to be putting, as our filler, of course, the milo-granite and then worm castings. We're going to use about 1.5 cups or so of each to put into here. Okay, let's measure out the milo-granite. It's about 1.5 cups. That's 2 cups. Of course, we're just doing these as fillers. That way it's easier to spread the little seedlings. 1.5 cups. Also the same way with the worm castings. About 1.5 cups of it. Actually, we could probably even go a little bit more, a couple cups on that. Again, this is just pure filler to be able to spread the seeds.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my video. This germination process will continue on a main video that I have that will be out in a few weeks. It's the process of these 4 plots that I've done, which is these 2 types of Bermuda grasses, both sowing them and using germinated seeds. Which one does better? I'm going to do my whole entire yard also in the future. So I wanted to figure out which process is the best before I did that.